Animating text like this can be challenging in CapCut Mobile, but it's not. Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how I made exactly the typography motion graphics that you just watched right now, and I'll be doing that with the CapCut tool that is right at your fingertips. And I've been having comments like people saying they want to do this on CapCut Mobile, but it's kind of stressful how they don't know how to get along with it. But actually, with this video, you actually have that covered. So I have two methods for this, and we are going to be starting off with method one. So let's dive in right into CapCut. So we're here on CapCut Mobile, so I'll be selecting my black screen and I'll be adding it to our editing space. So I'll be setting the aspect ratio to that of YouTube, and then I'll increase the black screen timeline to like 5 seconds, which should be much enough for one do. Now we'll get into text where we'll be adding our text, and then we'll add our text. Our first text is supposed to be animation, but I would like to change its fonts to that of popping. Then uncheck it is bold, but since it's not, let's move on to typing our text. And the first text is animating. So animating, and I will have to change its color to mild yellow because I think it's actually a text of emphasis. So we'll make it the last text so to show throughout our timeline, and push it up like so. So the next thing we'll be doing is we move like two texts forward and then add our next text, and our next text is actually text. Well, we'll make it white and would actually try to align it to just stay in the same line with animation. But if now have to shift animation a little bit, so let's make it like so. Then text is actually going to be there, and just try to make sure that it's well aligned, and then from there we'll now move forward next to text, and then we'll add our next text, and our next text is supposed to be light. But like I would like to use the Moly font, Moly italic actually for it, and with that we'll be changing its color to yellow because I also think it's a text of emphasis. So from there, just align, then we'll move two text forward, and then we'll add yes another text, and the next text is this. So we got take it back to poppins and change it to white, and from there with line I just want it to be underneath the T of text, yes, something like that, and then we'll be adding our next text after moving to text forward, and then next text is can, and then from can we'll be making it to just stand on the H. So I want the C to just be underneath H, and like so, and we'll add the next text B, and I want B and can to actually just be at the same place, aligned together, so because it's actually going to be right from here, can be. Then next is our trouble engine, so I'm going to be increasing it a little bit, yes, and so when we do the increase, we'll actually set, I want the G to just be set on the A. I think it's okay like this. I'll add next text, which should be in, but I want in to actually take a font style of merely regular, and then we'll place it so that the dots on top of the I stands in line with challenge. And now we'll be moving to add our next text, and our next text is actually CapCut Mobile. But before that, let's change the text back to poppins and reduce its size so it fits, and then we'll use CapCut Mobile, and then I'm going to be adding this phone animation. So sorry, phone emoji. Then we'll have to just align it. So if making bold bigger better, or no, let's reduce it, and to reduce it like so. Yeah, okay, I think it's better like this, so that the I and L will be in the G. And so we'll have to change its color to yellow, and as you can see now we've done that. So we'll add in the next text, which is birds. So if you can discover now that arranging but I guess there's something happening here. We can't find our text that's close to animating, so we actually have to solve that problem now, finding out that but is actually not underneath CapCut Mobile, but it's actually up here because we didn't do something that we were supposed to do at first. So let's see that, so that we align bots where it's supposed to be. Then we'll be scrolling up to actually make sure that every text just gets to the end of our timeline, like so. Just drag, and one thing with CapCut Mobile is that when you get to the end of the timeline, it's actually going to give you a vibration that shows you that you're already there. So you follow that and just outline everything the way they're supposed to be, and like so. It's right. Then we'll be adding our next text, which is 8, and I want it to actually be more regular. Then we'll be changing its color back to white, yes, like so, and then align it with buttons, yes, just set it where it's supposed to be. And then we add now our last text, which is not, and with that would actually make it yellow. So I actually think I also have to add full stop to not, because that's like our last text, and so we already have all our text right on our screen. We just have to cut down these ones to stay aligned to the timeline, and so like that we have them already. Now it's time to animate each and every one of these, but before that I want to, if you can find out from what you watched before, we had the carrot that was underneath, right, like something like an arrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So it's going to be a more italic, and then I'm going to be setting the carrot, and yes, like that. So we'll rotate it somewhere like that, and I think that we have to move to see how it shows. So just want it to be underneath, like, and yes, reduce it a little bit, and then let's see. All right, so that's how it is. And the next thing that we're going to be doing is we'll come to animating, and then we're going to be choosing an animation for it. So I would like this animation concrete for animating, and then I'm going to be setting it to a point where it's not, it's still animate, it's still going through the animation process, and we're seeing the next word. So we want it to stop exactly where the next word will be coming in. And then for text, I would like it to take type 1. Where's type 1? Okay, type 1, here is it. I don't know why it's not yet showing already, but yeah, then we have to set this text. So as you can see, yes, we can see like, and it's correct now. So we'll have to animate the carrot now, and I think this slide up is actually going to be good for it. It's still looking, it's taking our time, even though if we don't do that, we'll choose pop-up, and I think pop-up is actually still going to be nice. Set to like 0.2. Then we'll go back to like, and for like we are actually going to be setting that. So no, let's apply the animation to it, like, so I'm using blow animation, like set it to a point where you're not seeing the next text, and the next text is this. So now for this, we'll be choosing the animation text one, type one though. So set it to a point where it can't, it's not going to be showing the timeline, and this, just like so. That's what we're going to be doing. And come to town, set that point, yes, and come to B. So you just have to follow the process. And so you will not miss out on any of it. So now you can see there. So for challenging, I want the blow. So it's just actually going to have that little shape. So because I'm that thing that you're going to also be looking at is the feeling you want to pass. So then type 1, I think type 1 is okay. Then next thing is CapCut Mobile. So CapCut Mobile, we like the constant wait for it. So use it to points. I think I have to increase the timeline for CapCut Mobile to like 0.4, and yes, I think that's okay. So then birds be coming out, and then for birds it's actually type 1, and we'll reduce it, so we'll be saying 8. Then we'll be going to the next text 8, and then that's what we'll be using type 1. We'll reduce it also. We'll be going to the last text. Oh, there's a space between this, so we have to fill up that space, yes, and then choose the animation for the last text. I think blow is actually going to be nice, so we don't really need to check this animation for this one. So alright, you can see that that's how we came with that. But if you watch the motions wherein actually they're like the ones in this animation moving from left to right or front to back, something like that, or up to down, sorry. So but if you want to actually do that on CapCut Mobile, then click on the next video, because that's where we're going to be working with the next method, and that's the second method on how to do it on CapCut Mobile. So do also subscribe to the channel and click on the video right here on the screen, or you go to the description and then you click on the link to the next video with the next method on how to do it on CapCut Mobile. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.